Greetings. This is Dr. Della, Welch. I have been a professor at the university level for 35 years. I want to welcome you to the study of ethics. This study will be the study of many of the great philosophers throughout history. Philosophy is the love of wisdom. Many students have not had philosophy in high school, and they find the subject abstract. But you do not need to be concerned. Your concerns are unfounded. If you have a questioning mind, you will definitely love the study of philosophy and love the class. Socrates said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." This class will provide you with many opportunities to study the great philosophies of our time. One of the things that you should be very familiar with is the three primary schools of philosophy. The first theory is the deontological theory. This is by Kant, K-A-N-T. The focus is on duty and doing the right thing. Under Kant, the rules are absolute. What you do is you take a rule such as never lie. You agree to never tell a lie. And that applies to everyone in the world. It's universal and absolute without exception. No gray area. What you want to do is to think, if you want to break the rule, what if everyone in the world were to lie? Well, then there would be no stability in the courts, there'd be perjury in the courts, and it would create great chaos, and that is not acceptable. So we must have that rule. Well, some of the problems, suppose someone is very heavy, and they show you their appearance in a dress, and they say, "Does this dress make me look fat?" Well, you don't want to insult them by saying yes. So you think, well, a white lie is acceptable. No, this would not be, according to Kant. The rule is absolute. What if a crazed murderer came to your door with an axe and said, "I want to find your children. What room are they sleeping in?" Well, you wouldn't want to tell a lie, according to Kant, so you would have to tell a lie. So you can see some of the problems with Kant's theory. Our second option is consequentialism, and this is by Mill, John Stuart Mill. He said to take the option which creates the greatest happiness for the greatest number of people. So let's say we're on a remote desert island, and the health clinic has only 6 shots. Well, they could be given to the one lady that's so sick she needs all 6 shots, or you could give 1 shot to each of the 6th person. Well, which option will create the greatest happiness for the greatest number of people? Well, since the 6 people would get 1 shot, that would be the option that creates the greatest happiness. The next option is the care-based, C-A-R-E-based approach. So in that approach, you treat others as the way you would like to be treated. Let's say that you were in a bad car accident. How would you want others to treat you? Well, what you would like is someone to call 911 to wipe the blood from your wounds and stop you bleeding. And so the care-based would be that approach. Now let's look at some of the great philosophers in the Greek history. Aristotle is a towering figure in ancient Greece. He made contributions to logic, metaphysics, mathematics, biology, botany, ethics, politics, and agriculture. Aristotle was a student of Plato, and Plato was a student of Socrates. So what is very famous in Aristotle is his idea of virtue ethics. What he says is we should be balanced. We shouldn't be extreme in our behavior. We shouldn't be too deficit. Suppose we take the virtue courage, that's in the middle. If we have a deficiency, it would be cowardice. We don't want to act in a cowardice way. The excess would be rash. So we don't want to act extreme. We want the virtue right in the middle. Virtue is a positive character trait. We know there are different strokes for different folks, so different times in our history prize different virtues, and our businesses today use points of virtue ethics in planning their company objectives. Aristotle is still relevant in our businesses today.